The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made.
Oh, God damn it. Why did you do that?
It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
That should have been a pig, bro.
Plays,
what the fuck?
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Eluding the pressure. Out to the right.
Why my niggas ain't jumping, man? Damn, they cheat me out this fucking game. I ain't playing this fucking game, man. What's a pig, man? Damn, why don't they let me pick that shit?
It's first and goal just out.
Fuck, I ain't playing this fucking cheating-ass game, man.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown.
That's a pig. That is a pig. If that was McGinnis, y'all would have gave it to him. Man, that's bullshit, man. You trash, man. That's a pig, dog. That is a pig. Look at that pick you just threw.
Terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball.
All right, come on.
Simply saying,
I'm glad you
want to.
Damn, both of them. Both of them was picked. That's what I know. You did that. You didn't do that. Both of them, nigga. The last two passes you threw, that was a pick. I pressed the triangle. That nigga, they ain't let my nigga pick the fucking ball. That's cheating, man. He ain't even trying to pick it. Yeah, I wouldn't even.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
No, you did not. If it don't say user catch on that, you didn't do it. Well, I didn't see no user on that shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime. Now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the first quarter.
And they need to take a good relaxing
broke like 4 tackles on your ass.
Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Throwing now is Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right.
Ah, what's up, Wolf? You sucker! Get what's up, Wolf? I'm a dog! Carlos! Get off that mic, nigga! Get off that mic, nigga! That's what I make niggas do! I make niggas get off that mic, Carlos! Huh? Quit fucking with me, Paul!
Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
At the 29-yard line.
All day, dog. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Jim. 3.
Again, it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Motion. 46. Blue Dan. Off. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in. But the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home.
Oh, my God! Man, why y'all doing me like that?
They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. Room here to run. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big run that time by Henry. 67 yards on the ground. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And a busy night for Henry continues. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Ready.
Smart quarterback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Opposite. 0-2. Hey, Alpha.
Here's Breeze to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. One.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota flush to his right. Caught right side. Davis. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Screen. 46 up. 46, come on. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. This is Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. A beast in the